U.S. Appeals Court ruling on Trump's tariffs in August 29, 2025, a U.S. Appeals Court dropped a bombshell, ruling that most of President Donald Trump's tariffs are illegal. This decision shakes up his trade agenda and raises big questions about presidential power. Let's break it down. Trump's tariffs 10% on most countries, up to 50% on places like China were imposed under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, or IEEPA. The goal? Reduce trade deficits, fight fentanyl smuggling, and pressure countries like Canada and Mexico. But the court said, not so fast. The IEEPA doesn't explicitly allow tariffs, and the Constitution gives Congress, not the president, the power to impose them. Two lawsuits brought this to a head, one from 5 small U.S. businesses, another from 12 Democratic-led states. They argued these tariffs hurt the economy and overstepped Trump's authority. The court agreed, calling the tariffs too broad and lacking legal grounding. This follows a May ruling from a lower court. And now, the stage is set for a Supreme Court showdown. These tariffs have been a cornerstone of Trump's second term, bringing in $140 billion by July 2025, double last year's haul. Trump says they protect American jobs and give him leverage in trade talks with countries like Japan and the EU. But critics point out that U.S. consumers and businesses foot the bill, with costs like a $1,300 tax hike per household this year. According to the Tax Foundation, the ruling's impact could be huge. If the Supreme Court upholds it, billions in tariffs might be refunded, and Trump's negotiating power could take a hit. He's already called the decision a disaster and vowed to fight it, banking on the conservative-leaning Supreme Court. But legal experts warn the court's recent skepticism of executive overreach might not go his way. This ruling isn't just about tariffs, it's about who controls America's economic future, Congress or the president. With the decision on hold until October 14th, the world is watching. Will Trump's trade strategy survive? Or is this the end of his tariff playbook? Stay tuned for what's next.